Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Corner Store, where we discuss your topics 24/7. Negus, I hope you're well.
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
We just recorded another episode, right, 20 minutes ago, where we ranked every single weapon in Splatoon 2 based on appearance. That was a journey, but we got through it. You guys should definitely go check that out. Yeah, it was pretty long. I will link that in the description, so you guys can go check that out. Always check out both of our videos every week. Okay.
Right.
So, for today's topic, I wanted to discuss a pretty hot topic right now in the Splatoon community. And I think it's really important, especially because the new game is coming out. So, this was suggested by Legendary Lucas on my community post, and he asks, how can Splatoon 3 attract new players without changing its formula? And also, how good do you guys think the game will be based off what we know so far? Okay. So, Splatoon gaining popularity without changing its formula, it's a bit of a tricky one. So it's no secret that Splatoon is immensely popular in Japan. Like, Negus, I recall you said that it's kind of like Japan's Fortnite, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think we really need to worry about Japan, but when it comes to the Western scene, I do feel like Splatoon, it's a bit less mainstream. Don't get me wrong, Splatoon is popular and a lot of people know what it is, but I kind of feel like that's it. Like, a lot of people know the name, but most of those people haven't actually tried the game, or maybe they tried it once but they never really got into it. And there's a multitude of reasons for that, but I think one of the main reasons is the advertising. I think that they still try to cater it towards children, but in order for more people to take notice of it and try it out, I personally think that they should try and stay away from that perspective. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, what about this advertising is for children? I don't feel like it's as bad as you're a kid now, you're a squid now.
Well, okay. I was talking like in general, like Splatoon in general, like not just Splatoon 3. I was kind of talking as a whole. Like, yeah, in the past, yeah, it's a little better now. But
it's better.
I think that whole "you're a kid, you're a squid now" thing, like, might have tarnished the whole future of the Splatoon, to be honest with you.
I think that, so one of the things that I have to be honest with you about is that, like, already out the gate, it's like one of the things about like having a cartoony shooter. Like, I feel like that's automatically for a lot of like Western players, that's like already out the gate. I think that for me personally, I really do think that they, outside of the advertisements, like, I think that they can do a better job with that. I've said this multiple times. I feel like that for Splatoon 3, and I really hope that they get this right, I feel like Splatoon is like a community game.
Community game? Yeah. Well, what do you mean by community game exactly? Like, something that you need to play with friends, or what?
I do think that it's something that, like, yes, with friends, but I also do think that, like, because of like content creators, even just say for instance Splatfest, right? I think that, like, if the Splatfest is one of the biggest advantages that Splatoon has out of all of the other all the other games. Like, Smash at its core is the game, right? You play it for the game. There is no like big day for Smash, right? I do think that, like, I think they really need to big up Splatoon's like Splatfest and like do a better job with it, because one, that's like Splatoon Twitch's biggest day. Obviously, like, you know, the day when it launches will be immense, but every time there's a Splatfest, that's when all, like, you know, the super huge casual streamers, they start streaming Splatfest. They like make videos for it. They do like a whole bunch of content for it. The community is all up in, like, you know, ready for it. I think that if they can make more ideas with that, like, you know, say for instance, even with Salmon Run, how like the special, like, you know, weapons, a lot of people hop on just for that. And if they can make those things more unique, like, already, I think that can add to the popularity of Splatoon, in my opinion.
Yeah. I definitely agree that Splatfest should be, it already is like the main, like, it brings in a lot of views, right? But yeah, you're right, they should capitalize on that. But I also think that they could just introduce more events that are like Splatfest.
I agree with you.
So yeah, just make more opportunities for casual streamers to jump on, because it's only Splatfest right now. Like, that's the only thing people get on for that aren't competitive, right? So yeah, I think that's definitely, more events is might be the main thing they could do. However, one other thing I was thinking about that they could do to maybe raise the popularity of the game, it does still have to do with streamers. And I'm not sure exactly how they would do this, but make the game easier for streamers and content creators to, like, I don't know, I guess capitalize on. So,
What do you mean?
well, just for starters, just make like ranked and stuff like less of a pain for streamers. Like have like a streaming mode and stuff. So less like obvious.
I don't know
typing
how
stuff.
well that's gonna work. We'll see.
There's some stuff they could try and do.
There's some stuff like, so one unique idea I've thrown out before, and this has to deal with the fact that I think that like there's an opportunity for people to like learn about Splatoon and learn about how to play the game properly. One of the things that I think that would actually make the popularity of the game rise more is if Nintendo worked with the proper word, family friendly, like content creators, people that like, because they did it for Smash, but those content creators can't be spoken about anymore. But I think that like, for instance, like Vic Villain, oh man, I always Vic. I'm just gonna say Vic.
Yeah, Vic Villain. Yeah.
Yeah. I always mess up her name. But I think that like somebody like her, like if they were able to like, on the Splatoon highlights, like what they did with Nine when he was on there, talking about like, I think it was the showdown, I think they did. I think it would be really cool if they like, our Dr. Dude is on like, the Splatoon like central thing, and he's talking about this is how you play Rainmaker. Like literally, like this is like like Rainmaker on Sturgeon is like what it is. And it's like, if you go this route, this is how you play the game better. Like, and they could do the same thing with Japanese creators.
That is an amazing idea. Pokemon does that. They contact smaller content. It's like they specifically contact smaller content creators actually, and then they have them like unbox trading cards and stuff. On the official Pokemon YouTube. Like it's official.
Okay. Oh wow, that's actually really cool.
No, like bro, like I don't know, I don't remember the person's name, but there's like this one girl who does it on there, and then I researched a little bit and I found her YouTube. She has like 2K subscribers, so like we have more subs. So just like they could
really cool.
Yeah, and that's not a bad thing. I think it's cool that they're reaching out to like lesser known people. So I think they could do that with Splatoon, and then that would definitely, well, okay, not just lesser known, because obviously if you reach out to more known players, that would also help them get some more views and stuff like that as well. So
the only reason I was saying that is because I think that like it would be like a really great opportunity, because the barrier is the fact that people don't actually want to go on YouTube and learn the game. But if you had it inside the game, like it's 5 seconds, you literally just click and you see the video, and then that's it. They have a whole news panel. I think that would be like something crazy to do.
Oh, so you're saying they actually incorporate those videos into the game itself?
Yes.
Okay. That would be unprecedented, but good.
I think so. Like, I think it would be really cool. And it's like, a way of like getting people interested on how to get better at Splatoon, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it won't make everybody, but I think it's like little things. Like, they don't do enough, and I think that will rise the popularity of the game because a lot of people don't understand the rank modes in themselves.
Mm-hmm. They don't get how to do Rainmaker. They don't understand that one person picks it up, and they don't understand that it can shoot. Like these sound so basic to all of us, but to a new player, they need like a tutorial and stuff, and the game doesn't really provide that. Yes, it has rules that you could read, but who's gonna do that? That's like reading an instruction manual. No one's gonna do that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's good. Is there like anything else that you think Splatoon could do to like become a little more popular? Like any other ideas you've had?
So obviously, the collaborations is the biggest thing. It's always like probably one of the great ways to like get more people to do it. I don't know how they would go about that with like other games though. Maybe if it was like, so like, say for instance, would it be cool if you had, I don't know how much people would like this though, if you had different like collabs with, let's just say, Metroid Prime. and you can like wear the Metroid suit while using certain weapons. Like maybe it's like splatter shot. It works exactly the same, but it's not anything different. So like then like say for instance, maybe they can like do Mario's suit and like he has a certain type of like, you know, weapon that like you can use it with or whatever it
Okay,
is. Like you can,
so you're saying like cross Nintendo gear, basically.
yeah, cross Nintendo.
So here's the thing: they could totally do that because, again, I'm gonna say this for like the 900th time. The devs of Splatoon make Animal Crossing, and in previous Animal Crossings, you could get gear that was from other Nintendo games. They had Nintendo items. You could get like a Mario set, or I don't know, like they had a Splatoon set even. I remember you could scan in New Leaf. You could scan the Splatoon amiibo, and you could get like a Splatoon villager, and you could get like Splatoon outfits, I think. So they could totally do that. You're right.
I think so also.
I don't know why they're not doing that. But you know, one like I tweeted about this a while ago. I actually had a dream, and I really wish this dream would become reality. What if before Splatoon 3 came out, they invited some content creators to come and try the game at like the official Nintendo headquarters or something?
That would be really cool.
And they made some content out of it.
It's probably not going to happen. Like, if anything that they would do, they probably only work with their Nintendo, like, you know, what are they, partners?
The Treehouse?
No, like, there's still people that like work under like Nintendo, like they're content creators.
The
you know
Nintendo
what I mean?
Partnership Program or whatever.
Partnership program, yeah, basically. I feel like that's what they would do it with. Like, to be honest with you, I think that would be like an amazing idea if like people actually got like to do that, but you know how Nintendo is, and plus people would probably automatically, you know, try to leak things maybe by accident or maybe on purpose because they want to get like, you know, more stuff with content. So it really just depends. It really depends. But I think it would be a great idea. Like as I said, I can automatically see people like Dude, like, you know, going to meet with like Nogami and stuff like that, having like, you know, translators talking about certain things. I feel like that'd be really cool.
It would, yeah. So like, yeah, the only other thing I could really think of that Nintendo could do to like raise popularity is emphasize the competitive side of this game even more, like on their official YouTube account, so like a lot of people see it. Because yes, they do upload like the Fresh 4 Championship or whatever, and it gets decent views. But like, they don't have to do it on the main channel. They can maybe make like a whole separate channel, but make it official and just upload a bunch of competitive content, and they should have more official tournaments and stuff like that. I think that'd be really good for the game, because people browsing would see that and they'd be like, oh wait, this game is actually serious. And then maybe that would make them more interested in it. Because I just feel like a lot of people don't know about the competitive side of Splatoon yet.
I think they do. I think they do. I have more like this is like off topic, but I'll leave that one alone.
Okay. Well, yeah, just from my perspective, I think a lot of people think that just because Nintendo, they just assume like, oh, it's not that hardcore. Like, there's no way like it's that serious, so they just kind of brush it off. Compared to like other things, but I don't know. Maybe you've heard or seen something that would prove otherwise. But that's just what I've seen.
Like, I think that it would do a really good job of like if they were to promote like more tournaments. One of the things that I think they should do, because this is like their game that's actually like competitive focus, unlike Smash. Like, I do think that a lot more tournaments would be a great idea. Like, I think that like, you know, every month they have like, say for instance, you know how like one of the things, okay, so this is a topic I was talking about on one of my videos about the fact that they need to stop localizing everything to just Japan, in my opinion.
Definitely.
I feel like that, like, so, you know, the league rush thing that they did.
Yep.
That should have been for everybody.
Yeah, for real.
It makes no sense why that wasn't for everybody. So like things like that, I think will rise in popularity because like it will get exactly what we're talking about, more events. It will get a lot of people to get on. It will get a lot of people to check out Twitch streams because they'll be like, yo, I want to check out. So say for instance, I want to check out FTW because yo, they're running their full squad and like, let's just see how their run's gonna go. Equals way more viewership for other people and equals more people interested in the game because it shows that there's an alive community. I think that Splatoon goes as far as its community is, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that sums it up really well. I think you are correct about that. So Splatoon getting more popular. Do you think it could happen?
Yes, I do. As I said, I really hope that they have more of a like, and I'm not talking about like working with like, you know, the Splatoon orgs that do it by themselves. I'm talking about Nintendo just doing these things and like doing them all together and not excluding it just to Japan. Like, I really do think that that can rise the popularity of it, because there are a lot of people with Switches, and there are a lot of people that like playing like, you know, Switch games, and like they think that like every time you talk to somebody, they're like, yo, Splatoon's a really cool game. But the competitive scene is just like it's yeah. So I think like just in general with people playing, because there is the aspect of like, you know, trying to get better at rank is a great example, but there's not enough resources for people to do it by themselves sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, guys.
I think that would do it.
Yeah, those are the things that we came up with about how Splatoon could increase its popularity. There's probably way more things they could do, but we want to keep this brief. But if you guys have any suggestions, yeah, comment down below. What are the things you guys think? And hey, who knows? Maybe we'll make a follow-up video to this, Negus, where we can go over some of the things that people are saying, and we'll give our thoughts on it, or something like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was fun. Join us next week for another set of episodes, and again, be sure to check out Negus' channel for his part where he ranked Splatoon 2 weapons based on appearance. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. And now, cue the epic outro. Bye.